How you doing? Now, today I read an article. I read somewhere that life is like an exam, okay? And the reason as to why many people are failing, it's because they're trying to copy other people. What they don't understand is that everyone has their own different question paper. So what can you do? Here's what you can do. Trust in yourself, okay? Everything you do, you have to trust in yourself, man. You have to follow your own path. Stop following other people's path, okay? It's not a bad thing to follow what other people are doing, but then you have to know the limits to doing what other people are doing. And remember, only the dead fish go with the flow, okay? So you have to stay alive where many people are dead. Don't go around following what the masses are doing. Don't go around copying what everyone is doing. You do that, you'll end up in the same position, in the same place where these people are. But if you try to do things a little bit differently, you'll always end up somewhere different from where everyone is. And that is greatness, right? You won't be living in mediocre anymore. I always look myself and say, Joseph, you are a legend. You were born a unique entity in this world, and no one is another you. Okay, I say, Joseph, you got to believe yourself in everything you do. So the same thing should happen to you. You have to believe in you. Stop copying. Stop trying to be like everybody else. I'll tell you what the social media has done to us, okay? People come to the social media to flaunt their success, to show us how much they have achieved, but what they don't tell us is the things they've been through. The difficulties, the disappointments, the failure, the hardships, the lack of support, all those things they don't show us. They only show us the part of success, the part of life where they're successful and the things that they're achieving. So that makes you feel bad about yourself, and you just want to jump in and become like them instantly. And if you try to do something and it fails on the first attempt, you feel like, oh man, why didn't I just become like that guy who owns those those big cars, those sports cars, that excellent home? That guy who was that excellent girlfriend, why don't I just become like him? But what you have to understand is that success is never earned overnight. You have to grind. You have to face through hardships, okay? You have to go through the small steps. You have to trust in everything you do. So just know that you're in this life alone, and this is your own journey to walk, not everyone else. And no one understands your dreams better than you do, okay? So stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing your chapter 20, someone else chapter 20 to your chapter 1. That will only leave you with resentments. That will leave you with disappointments, failure, and the feeling to draw back. Just understand that everyone has their own different path to follow. Don't go around following other people's path. It's never gonna lead you anywhere. But if you follow your own path, if you make your own map, if you draw it down, if you sit down and say, okay, we live in a big bad world which only cares about one thing: hard work, diligence, perfectionism, prudence, and all those things, and understand that this world needs people who are willing to persevere, to go through hardships. That is the moment that you're going to get on top. That's the moment that you're going to get where you want, okay? That's the moment you're going to become the person that you want to be. But if you just see somebody doing better randomly, just and say like, okay, I'm going, you walk right to them and asking them, hey, how did you do? And they tell you, oh, this is what I did. And then you go like, okay, I want to do that. And tomorrow you expect the results. It's never gonna happen. That's not what happens, okay? You have to fail. You have to fail and fail again, and then you can stand up a strong person, okay? So I don't want to make this video long. So what simply I'm saying is that you have to trust in yourself. Trust in the process. It doesn't come that easy. You have to grind. You have to face through bad things, but eventually you're gonna get there. So I hope you learned something. I'll see you soon. Have a good day.